What's going on, you guys? Seths off the Dev here, and what I want to do is talk to you about something that you have never seen before. We are creating our own industry, and you can definitely be a part of it inside of this early stage that we are in. And partnering with whop, I'm telling you guys can make a lot of money. Now, I want you to know that I'm not here to sell any course. I'm not here to sell any guru package or any type of thing like that, because what I'm going to show you, you actually have to build. And people can't copy and paste what I got going on here. Iman Gotts is a new co-owner of whop. And that is a great thing. I think it's a possibility for a lot of people to make money. And with this partnership with these guys, his goal is to make $1 billion before 30. My goal is to make $1 billion before 40. I think together with the partnership and how we can make their gaming division and everything like that, with what I'm about to show you, I think it's very possible. All right, so I want to address Hidden Nation real quick. I know you guys have not seen too much of me, and it's due to what I'm about to show you. When I'm about to show you guys, I know you guys have been blown away with everything I've done with Hidden Studios and Project Spartan and Humanity Contained and everything like that. But I promise you, what I've built here, you guys, yeah, this takes the cake right here. Also, I want to say thank you to the whop team. They invited me out to New York and Brooklyn to their office, and they did something just extraordinary for just not myself, but a lot of other entrepreneurs and stuff. I think whop is a great team, a young team, and I believe that two young teams, which is myself and those guys, I think together we could create something great. If you have not heard of whop, I'm gonna make sure you've heard a lot about it. And I just think that you guys are in for a treat. And let me just show you just a tad bit. The vlog is coming soon, but I'm gonna show you like some of the beautiful things that I witnessed while I was there. Yeah. What's going on? Oh yeah, hey.
A lot of people that jump into info at 3K a month and try to get to 100K a month in info fail is because a lot of people have never had the time.
Stuff. If you're like the best pilot, then you're gonna make the best content. And so
now that you guys seen all that, now let's get into the video. I'm going to jump straight into it. A lot of you guys, I want you to know, showing my lifestyle does not really do anything. So like my lifestyle is not going to help you, okay? A lot of you people already know that, you know, I got what I got. But that's not what I'm here. So I'm gonna get straight into it. I'm just gonna show you what I got. And then after that, for the people who don't know who I am, I'll break it down. But, you know, because I don't want to break down and, hey, you guys should listen to me because this is the life I got. You guys don't, my life doesn't really help you. So it's like, I'm going to help you get what I got, all right? So let me show you what I got first, show you what I built, and also me showing you what I built should be to show you that, hey, I know what I'm talking about, I know what I do because I'm actually, I built this. Like, so it's not like I made $1 million on you know, marketing agency, any type of thing. None of that type of stuff like that. I actually built this. I'm a game developer. I built the game that I made $33 million with. So it's, yeah, so that kind of tells you that I know what I'm talking about. I actually do what I say I do. So I'm going to show you that. All right, so let's get straight into the computer. Now, we are in the computer. This is Sparta. Welcome to Sparta. You know, this is something I've been working on. So what Sparta is basically something I made due to the fact that I wish I had this when I first started game development. Now, it's not only for gaming developers, it's for all type of artists, basically, but it's also to help game developers, any type of artists, especially gaming content creators, to build their audience and stuff like that. Now, this is fully going to be integrated with whop. I'll show you how that's going to happen, and then I'll show you other platforms like our game, Humanity Contained. This is Neo Market. It's basically like a stock market, and you know, people can buy stuff from the game inside, you know, this stuff for the game. So our game has a player-driven economy and stuff like that, like Tarkov, basically. And you come here and you basically list your stuff up, and you can just see like the players' sentiment and all that stuff like that. So this is really deep. This is where you'd be able to trade the in-game currency for, you can sell it to other players and, you know, list your servers up and stuff, all type of things like that. So all that stuff is here. To get to the server button, it's not working. Oh, right here. There you go. So list your nodes, all that type of stuff is on here. So those type of things that we talked about. We have Project Spartan, which is the basically parent company of everything here. You can just keep up with all your investments if you're an investor. All the money that you have ever invested into us, you'll see that here. If you're a content creator, you'll be able to see how much money that we put behind your creator whops. So what I mean by that is, go to whop real quick because I'm actually gonna say this too. We're going to basically pay for your clips. So you don't have to pay for your clips yourself if we sign you. So if we sign you, you don't have to pay for your clips. And what I mean by that, I'm going to show you. Let's see. This is Discovery. Still getting used to this platform. And I'll tell you the story about why I'm doing this. Yeah, so the creator rewards right here, where we'll basically find clippers, and we're going to actually build a nice team of clippers by going in here finding some clippers. And then we're going to basically post your content up. If you talk about us, you'll make more money. If you just have our stamp inside of your platform, I mean, on your video, you'll make more. You'll make some money, but you'll make more money if you talk about us, and you would make even more money if you have your face inside of the video. So we're going to do this here for you. You don't have to pay for it. We will pay for it, and we will get you out there seen due to these guys that's making crazy amounts of money, clipping and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to do with that right there. Okay, so let's go back here for a second. Right here, you can plan your storyboard, basically. So if you're a content creator and make YouTube content like myself, then you can use storyboards. So you can create a story here, and then you can just add, just basically plan out how you're going to build your story for that video. And then you can script write stuff. It has a teleprompter. It has all that stuff for you. So you can, put the speed on it, play it, it tells prompts and everything like that for you. So you can do all that stuff here. That's what you can do on this platform right here. And you can, if you're an ISO, which is basically an independent server operator, somebody that runs the servers of the people Humanity contains. So people can buy servers inside of our platform, which you can buy them through whop. And you'll be able to run them here and stuff like that. So we got a whole system that we're setting up with whop where you guys will be able to handle transactions between each other. I'm gonna get into how whop plays into all this in a moment. All right, so just be patient, and we're gonna get into that. Then we have our trading card game for trading card lovers. People who love trading card games. There's a lot of people that love trading card games. This is a platform where you can play our trading card game. This card game is based off of our main title, which is Humanity Contained. You can buy, sell, trade cards on here. So you go to your collection and you can see it says trade. You can view the market. So right now, because due to the fact that it's not ready yet, you can you'll soon see, because we're gonna have some testers come. You will still soon see the prices of cards due to whatever they set the market as. You'll be able to buy, sell, trade cards on here. You can trade them too, so you don't have to just use currency. You can trade them and get the cards as well. We have a leaderboard. There is a section here where you will be able to spectate battles, and when you spectate the battles, let me see if it's in here. Okay, gotta actually add it back up here. But you can spectate the battles, and you can actually gamble on matches, and you can also tip other players for if like they do a good move that you like. You can tip them, say good job, stuff like that. So you have all that here. Again, you can sell your collection if you want. So if you collect the good cards, I mean, if you're done playing the game and you know all this type of stuff like that. And I want to make sure you guys understand this has nothing to do with NFTs, blockchain, or whatever the case may be. We've made this platform just to show, well, all these platforms, to be honest with you, just to show that you don't need NFTs, cryptocurrency, or anything to do what what these guys are promising that they're doing. Over on this platform, there will be you'll be able to see everything that happens on this platform. For example, like if like meta kits inside of the game aren't doing too well, you'll be able to see, as you can see, I think it tells you they see people are bullish on this right here. So you'll see it's telling you how people feel about the items inside of the game. This is, everybody that's playing the game will have basically take part in the market, even if they never visit this website. So it's depending on how people are doing. So it's basically like bringing reality to the video game right here. All right. So this is all the main hub for people who are our investors. As you see here, we are raising money. We raised 3.7 million. I raised 3 million in 4 days when I first started it, and then 700,000 more. But we're up looking for to raise up to $200 million. And the reason why we're doing that is because we're going to be publishing games, as you can see. Get invested for publishing games and also investing in small businesses, maybe big businesses as well too, but mainly small businesses, things that we believe that be able to take us to further for our goal is to basically make the future better and stuff like that. And then you will have a part of that, and then you will see your returns due to that being invested. You'll be able to see all that through here. So how can all what I'm showing you help you as a game developer, a content creator, a 3D artist, a music composer, just a regular artist, all types of stuff like that. Even just a regular person who just want to find games, build your audience, get people, just have people like you, and then they just tip you, whatever the case may be. We have everything here. So this is the gamer's dashboard. I'm going to show you everything, and just basically show you how everything works, explain everything. This is the gamer's dashboard. So when you're a content creator as a gamer on YouTube, and we don't have like you still do YouTube and everything like that. You still do YouTube, but if you are pulling numbers in on YouTube and stuff like that, you'll find the sponsors here and all that stuff. They'll come here and sponsor you due to the fact that we are working with companies as well to advertise inside of our game and also with this here. So we will have sponsors for you soon. So here you'll be able to just calculate all of your revenue. So like on YouTube, you have to be at a certain level, or the case may be certain, meet a certain requirements when it comes to like the time, subscribers, I'm guessing likes. I don't know, because I really don't care for the YouTube, to be honest with you. I always say that YouTube can never pay me as much as I make. If I like took it serious, it still wouldn't pay me as much as I make. So I don't care for YouTube. So I really don't care for being monetized, or whatever the case may be. But if you are a person that does take YouTube, that's your career and everything like that, that's what you're trying to do, this will help you. We will help you as well when it comes to you getting sponsors even before your YouTube channel takes off to what that part is. So, if you are making a little bit of noise over here and stuff like that, we will help you with sponsorships. Your content calendar, we can set up your calendar when it was, okay, this button's not working right now. By the time you guys tested, just everything will be working. But what this is going to be doing right here is, whenever you and no one else will see this part when you plan this right here. This is basically for content creators to plan when they're going to drop their content and stuff like that. So you don't have to be on your phone, even though it still might be easier on your phone. But when you on the computer, looking through, checking, your comments and all that type of stuff, it's here right here for you. Then you got a profile, check and see how many views you got, manage your connections and all stuff like that. Yeah, the profile. Another cool thing that we got with the profile is Gangi. Now, Gangi is basically top 5 for MySpace. I thought MySpace top 5 or top, you can actually add it up even higher. The top friends thing. I thought it was really dope. I don't know why no one's doing it, so we brought it back and we named it Gangi. But it's a little different. This is for the top supporters, the people you work with, and all stuff like that. So people, you can even have it where you can put a subscription service. Like, hey, you subscribe to this, which I'll show you in a second. If you subscribe to this, you'll be part of my Gangi group, or whatever the case may be. And then people, when they come to your profile, they see who's in Gangi group and all types of stuff like that. So this is Gangi right here, and this is pretty cool. Get all the information right here that you need about your platform that you got going on there. So this is right here, again, for the sponsorship. Sponsorships right here, you see the one that's active, you see the one that's pending, the one that's completed, the one that's rejected, and stuff like that, the one that you rejected. And then this button for some reason is not working, but you can have it where you find sponsorships as well too, but the reason why it's actually, I can see why it's not working. Because what happens is when you find sponsorships, you basically send an application to us, and then we just basically go over your profile, see if you qualify to find sponsorships, to get sponsorships, and you don't actually have to find them. We actually give them to you. So that's basically what that button will do. This right here is not working right now due to the fact that I'm still in the middle of working on this program that's putting this together. What this is basically going to do is be a part of the content planner for the calendar. And what this is going to be pretty crazy. It's going to take what I showed you on Project Spartan and times 10 it, right? So this is also going to be a subscription service thing right here. So you have to subscribe to Sparta Plus, and you'll get that there. Then you have Create Shop. This is completely free. The majority of all this stuff is completely free though. Just want you to know. But this is completely free right here. You create your shop. What happens is, let's create one now. Let's see. Just do test. You create the shop and you make a shop banner. And what happens is it creates your shop. And then you can list up products, right? So you can list up digital products. And then when you list up your digital products that's on here will be purchased with Sparta points, which is our platform's currency. Then you have the clothing, which you can sell clothing on here. And then you have the title, you name the title, all that stuff, images, all that stuff, put the sizes, the colors and stuff. And then you have the shop URL. Now, how does that work? Now, shop URLs, you basically go on WhopP and you build that here. And this is where the integration with WhopP comes into play. And I'll get into the story of me and WhopP, right? Just know that these are my guys. We're going to be working, doing a lot of work for you guys to make sure that we make you guys a lot of money. Give me a second. All right. Maddie, don't kill me. I'm still trying to learn this platform. just let you know, everything I told you is very true. I've been too busy. I don't know how to use the platform yet. But I know right here, I believe in checkout links. Here you go. Checkout links right here. You go to checkout links, and you see these right here. You'll be able to create your own version of it, and then you'll be able to put it here. So you'll be able to copy a link that you create, and you'll be able to, boom, there, right there. There's going to be, we're also still working on it, still adding more, so where it connects to here, the redirect language we got to get with WhopP to do all that, where it connects to here, and then boom, it goes into your dashboard in here. So we'll be working with WhopP to get that done. So you can see all your products settings, set up all the settings and stuff for your products. But mainly, you'll be able to see, you'll be able to list all this stuff here, and then you'll be able to view your shop and stuff, and the viewers, the community members will be able to see your shop as well. This right here is all admin, so you see all the things that's here. You guys won't see this, but I'm just show you, just being transparent with you guys. When you're an artist, you have your own shop. Again, you create products, same thing. It could be concept art, finished art, animations, profile photos, merchandise, all that type of stuff like that. So if depending on what you choose, it just basically goes there, all that type of stuff like that. So it changes from what you choose and stuff. So you have that there. The profile, again, this is something we're working on, where every role has its own type of profile. We will be able to create and customize. So a lot of things on here is going to be super customizable for what you want to do. Then we have the publishing. For us, when we work with our indie devs that we work with, we basically have everything, so we'll move all our stuff over here. And then you basically see our games. You guys will see, not this part, but you guys will see like what we working with and all that type of stuff like that. And I'll explain that further. You'll see our marketing plans. This is for people who we published. All right, so if you're an indie dev, you'll see these type of things. You'll see this side, but only for your game. And then the earnings that we've made with you, all that type of stuff like that. So this is the payouts, all that type of stuff. How frequent we pay you guys. All this stuff will be through here, through WhopP. All right, so we will be connecting all this stuff to WhopP, and then everything when it comes to finances will go through WhopP, and you'll be able to track it here, and then you also be able to track in on the back office of WhopP as well. All right, so we have the marketing set up, how we do the marketing, the gaming portfolio, all that type of stuff. That now, when you are a server, people that own servers, now you can track your revenue from the marketplace. So whenever things get sold inside of your server, this will track it. So that has nothing to do with WhopP when it comes to how we'll track from the game into this here. That's something to do with us. We'll connect all that there, but you'll see how much weekly, all that type of stuff. You see the growth, all that type of things. You'll see the number one item that people are buying from the server. Right here is where how you connect the server from the game to here. You get to see all this stuff right there. Have your community. Here is where you guys that have server hosts, that you server people who are server hosts, you'll be able to create subscriptions for people to play inside a server. This is connected to WhopP. So when you do that, it'll go to WhopP, and boom, you pay to WhopP and have everything handled there. This is ad deals. As you guys know, again, we're working with businesses. You might see WhopP inside of our game. And then we'll basically put the ads inside of the game, make them interactable if they want to go that far, or put them on billboards. A lot of the companies that we're working with, a lot of them want to try out the interacting ads, because it's never been done before in gaming. So it's very creative. It's never been done before. So a lot of people that we're working with. So we got some big money for people who are server hosts coming for you guys. So you guys, just prepare for that. But you'll be able to see all that stuff like that, how much money you make, the impressions, and all that type of stuff like that. and how long does the people you're working with is going to be on there. All right, so you have to connect your server to this thing. It tells you have to be a server owner. Once you connect your server, we have to approve you, all that type of stuff like that. The marketplace, again, like I told you, keeps track of everything for you, your ad deals, all those type of things like that. So you can request ad deals, and basically set up your ad deals right here. Now let's get to the composers. Now composers, you can make music, and then you can upload it here for gamers to for the game developers to purchase your music, and then put it in there. You can do sound effects, all types of stuff like that. So upload music, it has everything here for you guys. Set the price, Sparta points. I'll explain why Sparta points is very important. And you can also do an eternal link, so you can choose to take Sparta points, or you can choose to take just go straight to WhOp and stuff like that. So I'll explain Sparta points in a few minutes. Then where we at? Okay, we're back down here. Then you can license it too. So when you license the music, people can see what type of license it is, and you can see everybody license your music right here, or your sounds. 3D modelers, same thing basically. Just this is for 3D modelers, the type of files. GitHub, not the GitHub, pardon me. The Blender, the FBX, all those type of things like that. Weapons, the characters, all that type of stuff. So it's basically like having a real marketplace on here. The good thing about us is I bet we don't take as much profit from you guys as much as Epic and Unity does. And the reason why is that is due to the fact that we get paid through WhOp. So when you sign up with WhOp under us, then whatever you guys make is through WhOp. So it's I think it's 3%. If I'm not mistaken. It's really low though. So that's another thing here for when it comes to gamers, the game developers. We get to you guys, like how we can save you 30% from Steam too. So that's that. So this is we have 3D modelers. You can upload right here. Go here to upload models. Okay, the game developer is not up here. So I actually have to add the game developers. But yeah, the game developer thing, what that basically is, you guys get the fundraise. So this is one of the features for you guys. You guys get the fundraise, which is pretty cool. So the thing about us is we take 10% versus Kickstarter's 5%. Now, let me explain why we take 10%. We take 10% because unlike Kickstarter, you don't have to wait 30 days or until or the project succeeds or not. So you don't have to wait until you see where it says left and stuff. It's just how long you have the campaign there. But you don't have to wait. So it's like when people back you, goes to WhOp, WhOp approves it, you get the pay, you get the money. Now, how you get to the fundraiser part, you have to just going to be achievement hunting there. Again, like I said, I'm going to get into Sparta points and why they're so important. And you got to do a certain thing where you got to reach a certain level because there is a experience level thing that we're working on right now and achievements and stuff. So you got to get a certain achievement and you have to be at a certain level for you to be able to access this here. Let me go to all tools because maybe this will have game developer tools here. So I just have to add that there. Yeah, I have to add game developer up here. Okay. You have to add game developer. Yeah. So you with game development, you can do dev logs. Just know it's pretty crazy. Get like I said, I made this for what I wish was out there when I started my journey. You can do dev logs. You can list up items and merchandise like clothing. Then your shop is clothing and like digital keys for playtesting and all types of stuff like that. You can do tasks. You do roadmaps. So when people can see how far, and you basically, I'm gonna do an update video for this, and then you can see, let people see how far you are, how long it would take, how much money you would need for that to get done, all those type of things like that, and that goes into the fundraiser part. It is not up here. I gotta put it back up there, but it's the game development part is like the most it's the most intensive one because it has like a lot going on with that thing. You got a lot of tools in it, and all the tools are free. Sparta Plus is not up here. But when you guys get testing, you're gonna see Sparta Plus. Sparta Plus is basically it's basically business development. We work with you when it comes to the achievements and stuff like that. For people who get Sparta Plus, you get guys get like double Sparta points and all type of things like that. You get like special badges, all those type of things. You get exclusive support, all those type of things like that. And we have our social feed as well. As you can see, if you don't want to see anybody thing, you can do that. So if you want to comment on people's stuff, you can. You can write a comment, you can send tips for Sparta points, all those type of things like that. So um this platform is for people like with the Sparta points. I want you to know that you can cash out with Sparta points. You can you basically get the Sparta points um from doing subscription services, all those type of things like that. So doing things inside of the platform gets you Sparta points. People buying stuff with Sparta points. People doing tasks, doing your tasks. I mean, tasks like achievements and stuff like that. So you can set achievements and set how many Sparta points they get. So it's basically you set achievements and you set how much money we give your audience and stuff. So it won't be too much. We won't give you crazy amounts. Like, hey, you can give this amount to your audience, like 100,000 or whatever the case may be. But it'll be a set amount. But what we got going on here is crazy, and you'll be able to see right here. I got this idea from WhOp. I thought it was really dope. You'll be able to see how much the platform is earning all together. You'll be able to see how much we spent in publishing due to the fact that you guys know from Hidden Nation, you guys know I'm like extremely transparent. I let you guys know everything about me. Tell what it is, tell how it is. So let you see everything. Even show my taxes and stuff like that. So I show everything. So I'll let y'all guys see how much we spent. I gotta just let you see how much we make in revenue. If we lose money, you'll see that with the net profits and stuff like that. Marketplace revenue, you'll see how much the marketplace is making. You'll see how much Sparta points were sold, and then you'll see how much creators we tip, and then you'll also see how much the people cashed out on Sparta points as well. So you'll actually see people getting paid. So you'll see it like right here, people getting paid, all that type of stuff like that. So that's basically what that's going to do. And that's pretty cool, right? So and that's basically everything. This platform is oh, here's the wallet too. I forgot to show you this part. Pardon me. Actually, guys, yeah. So I showed you social feed already, right? Yeah, I showed you that. So the communities are here that you can join, that you can create and join. You can create a community and you can join one. This the subscriptions service is not up here. I got to put that back up there, so that's not up here either for me to show you that. But you guys can create your own subscription services like Patreon, whatever the case may be, and then add it into your group where people will be able to buy into your group. Which 9 times we're probably going to let you do a WhOp. I let you just make a group in WhOp. I recommend that you guys do that anyway, because WhOp got some features like courses and stuff like that you can create here. You can create some things when it comes to WhOp. Yeah, so I probably will do that. Let you guys do that part and let you guys go through WhOp when it comes to that, because WhOp got some features that we won't have. So like you can learn like that. So yeah, so they got some features that you guys can yes, right here. So they got these things like this. So I think this is really cool. We won't have this on our platform, so I think that with working with WhOp, I think that we would just bring you guys straight to WhOp and let your guys run your communities on that when it comes to the subscription side. So yeah, so that right there, yeah, we can just do that. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna set it up to do it that way. On that part. And you have messaging. So you can message each other on here, and through group chats and stuff. And basically going back to the wallet, you see the cash out part. You can cash out. The minimum is actually 100,000. This has to be changed. This is 100,000. And that equals up to $100. So 100,000 equals to $100. And then you'll be able to see everything. So you can see how much you purchased, how much you spent, how much you earned, how much you cashed out. You can see money in, you can see money out, all this everything like that. This is your wallet right here. It's not a crypto wallet. It's a wallet that's on the platform. So this has nothing to do with crypto. It's a wallet. It just says wallet. So when it don't think it's crypto. When you see the word wallet, like Jesus Christ, like crypto is so bad. It's just people see certain words and just go crazy. But yeah, this is just the wallet for the platform. All right, it's not a crypto. We're not a crypto company. No, we have nothing to do with crypto. Just want to make sure that we get that understood. You have nothing to do with crypto. You guys are good. All right, so If you are into crypto, this platform is still great for you. It's still 100% great for you. 100% great. You can still build your audience and everything like that. You can still do crypto stuff on it. It's just, we don't have nothing to do with crypto. We're just not a crypto company. We are a traditional company. We just don't want to do anything when it comes to the crypto stuff. Like when it comes to just being a crypto company, we just don't want nothing to do with that stuff due to what's happening in the market and stuff. So, but if you're a trader and stuff like that, yes, we are perfect for you. And if you just a person that just engages in crypto, we're still perfect for you. You still can build your audience and stuff. This is a good platform for people who are looking for indie developers to finding new games. So good for content creators that's like want to be the first to find a game to blow it up or whatever the case may be. When it comes to indie developers, one thing that I wish I had is again a place to find gamers to show gamers. Indie developers goes to Discords and Reddit, and it's like being a sneaker store, and then going to other sneaker stores and say, "Hey, check out my sneakers, buy them, please." It's like so they don't have that. Indie developers, we don't have when it comes to a place that we can go to and find gamers, like whereas just like a direct place. And then also like finding each other when it comes to just a team building inside of the gaming industry is very difficult. It's very difficult to find to find people. Just to build a studio, like if you let's say that you get funded and then you got to find people. You're going on Fiverr, you're going on Upwork and stuff like that. So yeah, that's very difficult. So what I did was I built a platform for indie developers when it comes to selling skins for your games, DLC, all types of things like that. You can sell it on here, give them the code, they put in, or you can connect it directly to your game. So that goes around the 30% for Steam, and all type of things like that. In the future, maybe do a launcher like Steam, where you can list it up here on the game on here. People can play the game directly on here. Reason why we was going to do that, the reason why we didn't put the money into all that is due to the fact that we didn't want to compete with Steam when it comes to just who Steam is, right? Because people trust Steam. So as we being a new company, people wouldn't have came to us to put their game on ours. People would, but people wouldn't come. Is the customers? The customers wouldn't come to us and buy their games on our platform and download our launcher versus Steam. So, and that's another thing that us gamers don't like to do. We just don't like to just download a bunch of launchers and stuff like that. And me knowing and understanding that, I just chose not to compete with Steam when it comes to that level. But when it comes to the level of you guys going around the 30% that they take for like DLC, microtransactions, all those type of things like that, we definitely will be a good fit for you guys. WAP do also get a cut of that. So not only do we get a cut of what you got, and it's nowhere near 30%. I think it's probably at most 6% that you guys would be getting charged for that, right? So that's the cut between me and the cut between WAP. So other than that, 30% is crazy, right? As a game developer myself, yeah. And with our game and stuff, yeah, I'm trying my best not to put my platform on Steam, but to get the audience there. And some people again want to not download another launcher, so we will put our platform on Steam due to that only part. But when it comes to like our money thing, we would hope for people to come to our platform and buy from us. What's going on, you guys? Future Stuff here. Now, I forgot to put this part inside the video, so I'm going to actually put it here now. So the story between me and WAP is when one of my directors of my community, when he contacted me, he told me about WAP a year ago. So when he told me about WAP a year ago, I didn't pay any mind to it due to the fact that I get a lot of pitches. People pitch me every day, literally every day. And I just at the time I'm working on the early development of the game, trying to get it out and everything like that for people to test. And I just wasn't in the mindset to basically check out anything at the time, something new at the time. And this year, 4 months ago, or probably 3 months ago, I would say, PayPal has frozen $62,000 of mine. They didn't tell me any reason why. They just froze it, right? I've been checking to see why, and they just telling me like, well, we're checking into it, we're looking into it, we're investigating it now. So, it was really frustrating. So I let my community know what was going on with that. and how frustrating PayPal is, and why I see why cryptocurrency could be a thing, right? Not what it is today, but what I believe in the future it could be something. Not today though, so I'm not pushing cryptocurrency at all. But that's what I was talking about. So Ranye, he contacted me and said, "Bro, you have to check out WhOp." And I was like, "Man, what is this WhOp crap?" Like, and then he sent me a video. He sent me a video, and the person that was on the video thumbnail was Brett. Brett is somebody that I watched before I got into game development. And I was like, all right, well, I trust who Brett is. I learned a lot from that guy watching his video, so let me check it out. When I checked it out, I actually thought WhOp was pretty cool. So I was like, all right, let me check this out, you know. Now, when I started using the platform, what I did, I don't recommend people do. Like, I wanted to see, well, if they will actually pay out, right? If we made money on this platform. And what I mean by I don't recommend you to do this is I use thousands of dollars. So I made $6,600 doing this. You know, it wasn't the smartest thing to do, but they paid out within like a day or two. So which was cool. That was great. It showed me it was a legitimate company, and it made me go forward with them. But I just don't recommend that you guys test out something with thousands of dollars. Sorry. I should show $30 to $10, but I chose thousands. I don't know why. I just wasn't thinking at the time. And tried it out, and it worked. I like what they guys got going on. I think that they can build something really big, and that's why I chose to work with them. So that's the story of me and WhOp. You know, it was just something that PayPal messed up, and I was looking for a way for, you know, me to basically do my payments when it comes to making money. And WhOp was something that was being introduced to me. So that was that. And that's basically it. So there's nothing, you know, some, you know, crazy story and stuff like that. It's just something that a year ago I passed them, and then now I see that they're a great company. So that's the story. Let's get back into the computer. For those who don't know me, my name is Seth Davis. I'm a retired business developer. I'm the owner of Project Spartan, which is a business distribution company, also an investment firm, and also a management for content creators. So what I've been doing, as you can see, this was me here. This was me in my old office, and WeWork was a thing. This was me working, like coming up as a business developer. This is before I made a name for myself in Philadelphia. That's where I'm from Philadelphia, West Philadelphia, and I'm born and raised there, right? So this is with me when I was doing my younger days. All right, I should say my young days when I was up to no good. And when I say up to no good, I was, you know, part of Philadelphia. So I had a young hood. You know what I'm saying? I was young in the hood, so you know what that's about. And now this is my son right here. This is my daughter. This is my son. And this is me. As you can see, it's a video of it here. So I want to show you that I do have the real rags to riches story. I don't know how the video's not playing. Oh, there you go. I don't know. But I do have the real rag to riches story. I do come from the actual, like, the hood, one of the worst places in Philadelphia. So, you know, if it's happened for me, it definitely can happen for you. This is, again, my son. This is my son right here. He's 14 years old. We went to the mall, and I took him out and did everything. And this is my daughter now. So this is the little baby right here. This is her. And I wanted to show my office now. This is my home office. Very big home. And this room is pretty big where I'm in. It looks pretty small from what's behind me, but it's like spacious in a length way, a vertical way. And this is my office. So I have a bunch of screens all over the place. The screen right here is 57 inches going all the way around the desk. The desk is a standing desk, one of the most expensive ones. And just wanted to see from me going here to WeWork, trying to figure it out, to me being in this office. Down here, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to show like me making money in a different way where I don't have dashboards on like Shopify or whatever the case may be, because I'm not here to sell any of that stuff, because like my money comes from the business that I built up, right? So like Sparta, I built that. When it comes to Neo City, I built that. When it comes to Project Spartan, I built that. Hidden Studios, I built these companies. So I don't have clients. I have customers. You know what I'm saying? So my clients are investors and stuff like that when it comes to Project Spartan. You can say content creators as well, and indie games when it comes to publishing. But I don't have like my money a little different. It comes in a little different. I don't have, where I sell monthly type of income, right, revenue stream. I don't have that type of revenue stream when it comes to I get a company to pay me monthly to do Instagram or anything like that. So I get paid much differently, and the amount of money I make is in large amounts, right? So I was signed for $33 million when it comes to being the first. That was a Web3 game at first, but I'm no longer part of that stuff, which is why I have such a distinct to it. I was signed for $33 million with a company named Saga. I was the very first traditional game, because our game is a traditional game, but we had Web3 technology and then we took all that out. But I was the very first Web3 game that was published. That's a traditional game. So this is one of the payments. I have a bunch of payments and stuff like that. I have a bunch of payments throughout time, and this is all through my phone, so I just didn't feel like, and I got tons of photos. So I didn't feel like looking through them, so I found what was the ones that I've seen. Scrolling up. So as you can see here, these are payments being sent out to me. I have a lot more than these. I have a lot more. But again, this is just some that I had like on a folder, quickly got them and stuff like that. So I just want you to know that when it comes to making money playing video games, you have T Grizzly, who are playing GTA, having a GTA server, and he's making 50,000 per week, right? Doing the things with our server owners are able to do inside of our platform, which is make a currency for people to opt in. That he can do that too as well. Again, not cryptocurrency, but in-game currency. He charges $100 to $400. You see it right here for people to even play in his game server, which is basically selling GTA for $400. So he has that. You see people Rust right here. Again, you have it right here where they got their own packages where they're selling it for euros. Yeah, they're selling it for euros. This is against the terms of services of these companies. Like Rockstar wouldn't accept this, but because T Grizzly probably let them slide, and the Rust studio don't want this stuff going on. In our servers, we do allow this stuff. So we break down, like I said in the earlier video, we let you guys take part of advertisements. So when we get paid advertisements, we give you 20 to 50% of those advertisements. If it's monthly, then you get paid monthly. With those guys, if they stick on with us, you make 20 to 80% of the marketplace. So you don't have to make this yourself. We have it, or whatever, it's already in our game. You can just tie your WhOp account to that, and then you'll make 20 to 80% of the amount of money that's being made, and when it comes to the marketplace inside of your server. So that's that right there. Why is this important? With Sparta, like I said, when I first built this platform, there was no platform out there like this. Like, when I first became an indie developer, content creator, this person building my brand, there was no platform where it was like, and it still isn't. There was no platform where game developers, content creators, 3D modelers, just all these type of things, all these type of creative people can come together and just mango, build their brand up, and then you have an audience that's there already looking for these things as well. People go on Reddit to find new games, all those type of things like that. Then they gotta go to YouTube, all these type of things like that. So we chose to bring it all in one place. And when it comes to any developers, when we have the gamers on the platform looking for games, engage with the developers, being like more build a relationship with developers and getting close to developers and stuff like that, something that you just don't see. To try to do it to Discord can be real sloppy and all that type of stuff like that. I wanted to change that, where gamers and developers can meet each other. Developers and all of their different fields inside of gaming can meet each other. Content creators can build on there as well. Regular people can build on there as well. But I wanted to give a place where people can go and find their audience there, because their audience is already there. When it comes to indie developers, they don't have to go promote in Discords with other indie developers or other Reddits with indie developers. again, like I said, it's like a shoes company going to another shoe company and showing them the shoes and say, hey, do you like it? And hoping that the shoe company buys their shoe, right? So I just think that didn't make any sense. Um, when I was just basically finding like, is it an avenue where we can all go to, and meet the audience that we're looking for and meet others like us. Um, this is what Sparta used to look like. So I created all these things. So you know, just make it really easy for people. The ball was dropped, which opened the door for us. Um, One, I did walk away from Saga because they wanted me just to go down the wrong route when it comes to crypto, so I walked away from them. Um, Even though, I think I'm thankful because it did change my life, but um, I just I'm a guy on morals, so I walked away from these guys. When it comes to NFTs, when it comes to blockchain gaming and stuff like that, that could have been the future. It actually could have. Now, before, if you're a gamer, you start throwing tomatoes at me. Let me explain what I'm talking about. Gaming, in the gaming industry, we are being attacked, we are being manipulated, we are being bashed, called all types of names by the gaming industry, right? So the same people we support and buy are the people that's attacking us. They put hidden agendas and things that we don't want inside of our game, and then try to cover it up as innovation and stuff like that. When it comes to games like Baldur's Gates and all these type of things like that, they say that gamers shouldn't expect games like that because that's anomalies and stuff, and gamers shouldn't expect more for their money. And it's crazy the way even like how Saga seen indie developers and stuff like that. Like the CEO told me herself, like indie developers don't deserve the type of money. Like I had indie developers trying to get funded for $25,000, and she was saying that it wasn't worth that. You know what I'm saying? I got paid crazy already, but they're not worth 25,000. It's crazy money. Crazy work, and it just didn't make any sense. So, the fact that I left them not only because of the crypto bro stuff, but due to the fact that how they see my peers. Like when I was trying to build what I got here for them, right? They, they just because all they cared about was their token price. They didn't really see the value in gaming, and obviously I want you to know that these guys aren't doing well at all. They're down bad. These guys are down really bad, and I'm flourishing, doing the same thing I tried to do with them. And again, these guys, not this company. Who cares who these guys are, or who cares who these guys are? If you know who they are, but that's cool. But these guys aren't. None of these people are doing anything. Nothing has succeeded in crypto. 15 years plus, crypto has never been amount to anything. Failure, 100% failure rate out of the whole industry. Crypto, blockchain, Web3, all that stuff, 100% failure rate. And when they could have actually done something, every chance they got, they either was scamming people with NFTs, they scamming people with the games, or they just dropped the ball completely. When you have somebody that's literally living, breathing inside of the gaming industry, and you completely just ignore everything that they're saying and just say, hey, let's just get our token price up. So, we wanted to create that home for us gamers who don't have a home. So that's another reason why I made Sparta. Here's the proof of my work right here. It's basically pardon me, I didn't know the audio was on. So this is just to show that I do what I say I really do. You should watch what people do, not what they say. And that's what a lot of problems what's happening in the industry where young people are trying to get rich and stuff like that. They're just following what people saying and not what they're doing. And this is me just showing you that I actually really do exactly everything I tell you I do. So all the stuff that you see from these platforms, I have built these. So I want you to know that. But yeah, so why you should give this new industry that I am building here a try, because it's brand new. It's going to be like drop shipping. Before drop shipping was a thing, when drop shipping first started, it's going to be like that. Another thing is you can't copy and paste what I'm doing. So you have to be like a game developer that knows business, that knows programming and all. You got to know a bunch of stuff. So it's really difficult for somebody to just package what I'm doing and then try to sell that to other people to a how to get rich type of situation. it's really difficult to try to mimic what I'm doing. Also, the money that you guys make is tied to my money. So it's like if you guys aren't making any money, then I'm not making any money, right? So I can't tell you that I can make you $100,000 a year or $200,000 a year if if I'm not making that type of money, right? So that's another way to let you guys know that I am actually the real deal, and you don't have to worry about when I say you can make $1,000, $3,000 a month. It's very possible, like extremely possible, 90% possible, right? The only thing that you have to do is run a Discord or a WAP. Literally, if you're a server owner, that's literally all you got to do is basically build a community. We handle everything else. You don't have to go out there and chase customers. You don't have to go out there and chase gamers. You don't have to do anything. As a gaming studio, which is the studio that we own, Hidden Studios, our job is to make the game fire and actually bring people to the game. That's it. If you just own a server, all your job is to keep the people that's inside of your server entertained by telling them, hey, and you have a way inside of the game where they can join your server. So I'm talking about like your Discord or your WAP. All you got to do is basically keep them updated, let them know what's going on inside of the Neo City markets. Let them know, like, hey, go to Neo City markets if you're trying to make some money. If you want to sell things that you found inside of the game, just let them know what's going on. Keep them updated. And that's basically it, man. So this is what I wanted to show you, just for the people who may not know who I am. I just wanted to give you guys that background of me real quick, and hopefully you guys are being a part of this new wave when it comes to building a future of new online gaming business, or just a new online business, a new industry in that, because there's no one doing what we're doing. And we're doing it through WAP, so you can use WAP payment processing, and now you got a marketplace, something that they was missing. I want to build it for them. So now you guys can sell physical products as well. If you have physical products of your own, you'll be able to do that as well. All right, so I think that's all I have right now. Let's go back into wrapping this video up. But other than that, this is what I've been working on, Hidden Nation. This right here, again, when it comes to us and WAP, we will make you a lot of money. This is a lot of information. So watch it again. But it's basically everything that a game developer needs, a content creator needs when it comes to building their platform up. Everybody else, any type of artist building your platform up, this is where everybody that comes, like in the gaming industry, the gaming community, this is where we can come and hang at. You'll find everything. You can make your own stuff, sell your own stuff, make money while you're doing it. Things that just Reddit, Twitter, and all these other platforms don't have when it comes to us gamers. I just basically got all their stuff and just put it in one place. And just made it to where game developers and content creators and everybody are able to work on the platform while they're engaging and building their community up. And again, Sparta Plus and Creator Plus as well. But Creator Plus is where we help you basically build your audience and stuff. We help you build your audience, and that's where you see on the side of Project Spartan, which is right here. All right, so you can make money with our card game. This is going to be connected to WAP as well. So that basically people trading, buying and selling all day on that. So that's connected to WAP as well. We're going to connect this to WAP as well. Yeah, so this is how I think WAP is definitely going to be a big way for you guys to make tons of money, for you guys who are trying to make money, right? But if you are just basically trying to build your audience, play video games and all that stuff like that, we have made that possible for you, and you can make money doing that without being a famous YouTuber or a famous Twitch streamer. So while you're growing your Twitch audience, while you're growing the YouTube audience, you're able to still make an income. So and myself building up my YouTube channel, I don't care about getting paid from YouTube, but you guys aren't in the position I'm in. Maybe, I don't know, but I know a lot of people aren't. So so for those who aren't, I know how hard it is to follow a dream and not get paid for it at that moment. So we are the option that guys can get paid now while you building your dream for YouTube and stuff like that. And we won't compete with YouTube, nothing like that. So we want you to build your brand. That's what we're about. I'm retired, by the way. I'm a retired business developer. Hence why I created all this. Hence why everything makes sense, right? And that's that there. So I'm just here to help you guys build your business, build your audience, and make money while you're building, not after you've done everything and then you go get the customers. You don't have to worry about customers. We will bring them to you. And that was the thing that I wanted to do with WhOp, was to bring customers to WhOp. And that's the thing. So we do our job, build our platform, bring the customers to you guys, and you guys bring the customers to WhOp. So that's it. My name is Seth the Dev. Thank you for having me. Again, there's a lot of information. Watch it again. I'll see you guys in the next video where I show you the gamer side and just basically go into like some videos on how to make the next 1,000 a month, the next 10,000, and you can definitely do it here. Again, you don't have to worry about if what I'm showing you, if it works or nothing like that. It's my platform. All right, so just let you guys know that. One more thing about this, let you guys know that when I say that you guys can make $1,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month, I want you guys to know that your income is tied to mine. So if you guys aren't making money, that means, just think about that. With that being said, I'm out of here, people. Catch you next video. Like, comment, subscribe to the video. You can subscribe to like if you want to, but just like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.